there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome. This is your weekly love reading for this week of May 19th to the 26th. Time is fluid, Leo. This is your channel. Stick around towards the end. I will be getting each zodiac sign's feelings and actions towards you for the week. So let's see what your overall energy is for love for this week, Leo. We have compatibility. Beautiful. So if you are connecting to somebody this week, it looks like you are going to get along with them beautifully. Compatibility, connection, chemistry. Others of you, you may be meeting somebody new that you just feel like there's like an instant connection. It's like, where have you been my whole life type of vibration. Let's see what we have from the Mystic Moon Oracles. Beautiful overall energy to get for love for the week here, Leo. Okay, we have a flyer. It is tribe. Wow. Some of you are connecting to somebody that is of your spiritual soul tribe in a romantic way. It's kind of like lovers and best friends type of energy. Let's clarify and get more. Wow, we have offer. Woo! Leo, and we have third party. All right, somebody may hook you up with somebody. That is what I'm feeling. Somebody may be like, wow, Leo, you would get along with my friends so much, and I feel like you would go great together. Others of you, there is like a third entity that had to bring you and this person together. So like, for example, you both go to the same gym, you both do the same work, you both live in the same town, you both were at CVS at the right time, you both were on a social media dating app. Like when this card comes through, especially with tribe and offer, there is a really strong indication that something had to bring you and this person together. Someone had to bring you and this person together. Let's clarify this. But you have an offer coming in, and I feel like it looks pretty good. Let's clarify this one more time here before we get your tarot. On tribe, we have divine timing. Yep. Some of you may even be coming back together with somebody. And maybe they had to engage with others, or you had to engage with others to see who you are truly compatible with. On offer, we have contemplation. So you're definitely going to be thinking about this offer here. And on third party, we have cycles. Yep. Yeah. Some of you will resonate to that. If there's a return of somebody that's offering you something and you're super compatible with them, it's just, it was like, you know, I get like right person, wrong timing vibration here. I get like best friends to lovers or lovers and best friends type of vibe here. A lot of things coming in right now here for you, Leo. Let's see. Divine timing is at work in your love life. They're bringing you spiritual tribe members. Some of you maybe had to find your tribe in a platonic way for your romantic energy to ascend. Let's see. We have a bunch of cards. And guess who's first? Shine. It's you. The sun. Leo energy. Awaiting results. 7 of Pentacles. There it is. There's that divine timing. No way. These are the cards that flew out. We have well-deserved reward. And I know some of y'all are going to say, Miss Machiste, this one was like this. Why did you not take a reverse? Why did you not take a reverse? I don't read reversals. If you want me to read a reverse, this card's single. So when this card's upright, it's single. This person's single. When it's reversed, what do you think that means? Person's now, boom, joy and stability in a relationship. So look, I could read both ways. I saw what was happening. I would still read it that way. But what I would change minorly by reading it all upright is I would say there were certain things that you had to grow independently before this relationship came in, before this relationship took off, or before this relationship reconnected. So there is something going on. Pay attention. The universe, you know, I'm pretty sure that was your title for your weekend reading this past weekend, that the universe has something up their sleeve for you. And here we are again. And I'm pretty sure in that weekend reading, you guys got the oracle of romantic love And here we are doing your romantic love reading. All this is very, very interesting. Let's clarify this. Let's clarify. On the Sun, we have the Three of Swords. Yep, there was a lot of healing that had to happen. You see how the Three of Swords person, this is coming from the heart, but in the Sun card in this deck, the light is shining from the heart. So there was a lot of healing that had to happen before this connection could be this way, before this person could find you in the physical, before this connection or reconnection happened. Seven of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles. There was a lot of like lonely days. There was a lot of single moments. There was a lot of heartbreak. There may have been a lot of ghosting. There may have been a lot of difficulties for you. Nine of Pentacles to the Page of Cups. But this is what brought the love in. You. Your power, your independence, your soul healing. And let's see the Four of Wands. Here it is. There's the relationship. What's clarifying it? The Page of Swords. Beautiful. So you have the Page of Swords and the Page of Cups. These are both like startup energy. So there's definitely a new cycle for your love life with somebody that you are extremely compatible with. And I don't only feel like you're compatible with this person on a regular level. There's like a learning from this person level. And the kicker here, which is beautiful, is this person actually looks like they're open to learning from you too. Who is this? Leo. All right, let's see. Your advice is the Knight of Wands. So your advice is to be your charming, charismatic, beautiful self. And your outcome is the Star. Divine love. Ooh. All right, let's clarify these last three positions. Page of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the Star. It was a nice energy. No wonder. I love when the readings, like, interconnect. It's like the weekend reading should have said, like, to be continued. Because here it is being continued. Two of Swords flying through on the Page of Swords. This is where I felt that energy. It's almost like some of you were always looking for the learning process through relationships, but never felt like anybody was ever, like, trying to grow in relationships with you. This person is different. This person, like, they do want to grow. All right, let's get the clarification on the cut, please. And a lot of you don't see this coming because you may just expect that people are just in a certain way. Knight of Wands as your advice with the Five of Cups. Exactly. Do not let disappointments or past disappointments lose or suck your spark from you when it's needed for this connection, when it's needed for this compatibility, because it's needed for this possible reconnection. And your outcome with the Star to the Ten of Swords. So endings brought you this person. If you didn't have an ending somewhere, somehow in your life that broke you, that made you feel alone, this energy, you might have like connected to this person and just like kept on journeying on. There might have not have been as much strength in this as there is right now. So let's actually clarify that one more time. The Star and the Ten of Swords for you, Leo. Temperance. There's divine timing. So Temperance is actually taking the Sun here and the Moon here and connecting them. So some of you, something happened this past eclipse season in March. Or something happened with this person in the eclipse season before that in like October. Maybe it wasn't just this person. Maybe something happened to you in those times. But, yes, the divine, definitely. No, now I'm so happy because sometimes after I title a reading, I'm like, oh, was that the right thing I should have wrote? Did it connect to the people that were supposed to watch it? Oh, yeah, if you watch that weekend reading and you're watching this one now, you're supposed to. There is romance. There's romance. Yes, there is. All right, here we go. All the way from Aries to Pisces. In terms of zodiac signs in your spread, Leo, that could be around you or in your chart, you have Leo. You have Aquarius and Sagittarius. And this card has not come out in a long time. There's symbolism in that card about birds. And you know what's crazy? Didn't I bring it up to you guys? About the birds going crazy over here. All right, here we go. All the way from Aries to Pisces. Please show me each zodiac sign's feelings and actions towards Leo for the week. Y'all need to see how funny the cat looks right now because she is like holding on to the window with her paw and it just looks so cute. Can you see that? Look at her. Okay, continuing on. Sorry, I just wasn't sure how long she was going to stay like that, and I wanted y'all to see the cuteness. Okay, here we go. All the way from Aries to Pisces. Take which you want from this portion of the reading as well. Leave the rest behind. Here we go, Aries. I don't react when people mention you, and the Queen of Swords. So Aries is definitely trying to keep their distance, but they are open to speaking and talking. Knight of Swords. Okay. So people are bringing you up to Aries, but they're not really necessarily reacting to it. And it looks like they may have been at a distance or not really talking much. Or they could just be very like dry in the way that they are talking if there is some type of conversation. We have Taurus. I know I messed up everything, and the Ten of Pentacles. So Taurus may have messed with the stability or security of this connection, and they don't necessarily feel like they created a stable environment for you. Yeah, the Tower. There could have been some family drama or family difficulty, but Taurus definitely feels like something messed with the stability of this connection, and they're... Will they put in the efforts to rebuild this week? 10 of Cups, possibly, but something may have happened in a family dynamic or in the home. Next up we have is Gemini. I wish I had treated you better, and the Queen of Pentacles. So Gemini wish they had treated you better, but with the Queen of Pentacles, they may not be taking much effort in trying to do that. Wheel of Fortune. Hello. Chariot. Six of Pentacles. Something may have been some type of financial issues between you and Gemini. They may have like not treated you well with like finance, security. If you're connected to a Gemini, they may try to move this connection forward and have a positive turn of events. If not, I feel like they're like working on something that has to do with stability and maybe not focusing on the connection. Cancer, you speak to me through music, and the Magician. So Cancer is trying to manifest you back into their energy. They're hearing melodies that are connecting them to your energy. And with the Three of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles, they feel like there was hurt and pain involved in this connection, and the Ace of Cups. I feel like either you hurt Cancer, Cancer hurt you, you two hurt each other, and I feel like they want to restart this connection. I feel like they still have feelings for you. Leo, my life is not as together as it seems, and the King of Cups. So Leo may be making it seem like their life is all fine and dandy, but in all actuality, they could be struggling a little bit. You are Leo, so take which way you want to take this. And the Knight of Cups. Honestly, I don't feel like that's going to stop Leo from pursuing you. So if you are connected to a fellow Leo, I feel like maybe things are all over the place with them at the moment, but they still want to see where this goes. Virgo, you and I were too young, and the Fool. So it could be a new beginning between you and a Virgo. Maybe you two were too young or immature when you two did try to connect with each other. Empress and the Sun. Damn, definitely could be moving towards a higher level commitment with a Virgo, or at least moving to an evolved or more evolved growth state with a Virgo. Libra. I remember every detail of that day, and the Knight of Pentacles. So Libra is definitely reminiscing over this connection, but the Knight of Pentacles moves very slow. So if they were even thinking about making you any offers, they're waiting. They might even be waiting to see what you'll do. But there's a lot of reminiscing, possibly not much action. Scorpio, I wish things could be different, and the Moon. So Scorpio is coming through as a mystery, or you may be also coming through as a mystery. They wish things could be different, and with the Eight of Wands, I feel like Scorpio is hiding something that they want to say to you. You may already know that because you are an intuitive water sign as well. Eventually, I feel like they may say what they want to say to you in the Star to find healing, apology, take accountability. I feel like they want this connection, or to want to restart this connection. But for a moment, they look uncertain on how to do that, or like what to say to you to do that. But I feel like they're going to figure it out. Sagittarius, finding out the truth crushed me, and the Ten of Swords. So Sagittarius does feel betrayed. They do feel hurt. Something hurt them or bothered them, and they have strength. They're trying to stay in control of their own energy and make themselves happy. But they could have found something out that wasn't the greatest. But with the Nine of Cups, they're trying to like keep their own happiness or their own peace. All right, who's next? So Capricorn. I knew exactly what I was doing, and the World. Could have been an ending between the two of you here. Death. Two of Cups. Yeah, there could have been an ending to this connection. Capricorn may have purposely pushed you away, or maybe they feel like you purposely pushed them away. But the Two of Cups here, y'all still feel connected to each other. Knight of Wands, but there's like an inconsistency with this connection. So I don't know about all that. Aquarius, we both know I'm not the one for you, and the Queen of Wands. So Aquarius feels possibly angry with this combination. And we also have the Eight of Cups. So Aquarius may feel angry that you're walking away from them, or angry that you're distant, or angry that you're not engaging with them that much, or possibly angry that they're waiting. But there is some type of like heightened energy here between the two of you, or at least they feel it. And lastly, we have Pisces. I'm becoming a better person, and the Four of Swords. So Pisces is taking time out to themselves to focus on themselves. Yep, with the Hermit. If you're with a Pisces, they may just be spending a lot of time with themselves, possibly sleeping. If you're disconnected from a Pisces, you may see them in your dreams, but not necessarily in real life that much. A lot of confusion between you and Pisces, at least for this week. All right, Leo, let's make sure everyone's out here for you for the week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, Leo, if you enjoyed this Love Weekly, do not forget to subscribe and ring the bell. We do this every week on Mondays. Do not forget to subscribe and ring the bell and like the video if you had not already. Honestly, sometimes I'm so bad with doing that outro, and there I did, said it twice. Bye now, my beautiful Leos. I'll talk to you soon.